What's up, y'all? This is Ashanti McCormick, aka Pablo Escobar, here with the Devil's Advocate podcast. It's a Friday night. You know, I do my podcast mostly on the Fridays. I'm going to try to do them more daily. It's probably going to be a little bit harder with me trying to get with my job and everything else. But I'm going to try to give you guys the best content always and every time. So let's get right to it. Let's start with the Breonna Taylor case. Now, it is December 4th, and in a couple of weeks it'll be around December 13th, which will mark 9 months since Breonna Taylor's death. And it just sparks up a lot of outrage. It just gets worse and worse as we talk about it, because with everything that's going on, I don't feel comfortable around the police. Woman was literally, her and her boyfriend were sleeping in the house. Ununiformed cops with no badges, didn't even say they were cops, didn't even announce that they were police, busted into her house, armed, and and started shooting. Now, a lot of people say, you know, the boyfriend should have followed the law, all this, but and shouldn't have shot at the police. But how would I have shot? How would I have known if a bunch of ununiformed men, a bunch of men not in uniform, don't even announce themselves as police, come into my house armed to the teeth, trying to kill me and my family? I'm gonna start shooting. Like, that's just the bottom line. But to get to the bottom line of it, it's just crazy. Like, it's been 9 months, and 3 months is gonna mark a year since this whole incident started. Same thing with George Floyd. Really, not much done with George Floyd's case either. And it's just incredible how people are so blind to the fact that police are killing my people and Spanish people. It's killing all people of color, every people of color, and mostly goes down to us being able to understand that we have to know that we have ourselves to defend. Like, we can't really depend on the police, but at the same time, you know, there's always people that say, you know, not every cop is bad. That's bullshit, because the good cops can always try to back up. Are always backing up the bullshit that the bad cops do, and they can at least go and try to tell them, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna expose you if you keep doing this shit." Or, and like, you know, at the same time, I did in criminal justice. I know the whole blue code of silence and shit. It gets crazy, because, you know, your reputation is on the line, but you got to choose your reputation between either that and human rights. And that's just the bottom line to it. Now, I know a lot of stuff is going on. I just looked up on the Washington Post that the prosecutors are actually bring up charges against the police that shot at Breonna Taylor and killed her. And I hope that they can do something. You can look it up on the Washington Post. It is Kentucky's council sparks backlash by deciding against new prosecutor in Breonna Taylor's case. It's a good read, you know, and everything on there is absolutely true. You know, we gotta literally understand that people are outraged from this. Like, they're more people are outraged about this than people who just don't care. And that's just the bottom line of it. If you see more people and more every day understanding the seriousness of this, you gotta do something about it. And that's just what we got to do for the criminal justice system. We got to let them know that they got to do something about this, because at the end of the day, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe getting pulled over by the police. I don't feel safe having a police officer at my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's just that. More stuff on Pat Patterson. Now, I know Pat Patterson passed away a couple days ago in the WWE, and I'm a WWE fan. That's why I'm going to talk about this. But I'm not really upset about it. I don't care. And, you know, hold on one second. You know, at the end of the day, I don't care his death. And if you want to know why, you can look up Roddy Piper's on views on Pat Patterson. You can look it up on YouTube, and it's just very, very, very disgusting what that man did to people, and for people to praise him and say, R.I.P. I don't care. Like, you got to look up the facts. Read up on this shit. There's everything. There's so much stuff that comes out of all this shit. And if you're gonna praise a man's death and the facts, and you're still praising his death, that's some bullshit. But I don't feel bad about it. Condolences to his family, I guess, but even then, you should have known what he was doing to those wrestlers back then. But I don't want Vince McMahon to be watch this and be but it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? I've done my research on this, and it's just right there. So look it up, Pat Patterson on Roddy Piper on Pat Patterson, my fault, on YouTube, and you'll really just see it. Another thing is another wrestling thing. Sorry, my fault. Sting. This is just a thing because I grew up watching Sting from WCW, TNA, all that, and WWE as well. And Sting is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. When I found out he was not going to be able to wrestle as much anymore because of the whole incident with Seth Rollins in the ring, I really felt some type of way. So this is just really, really nostalgic to know that he's going to be in AEW with a multi-year contract. So this is really just good, it's nostalgic, anybody who doesn't really feel that way about wrestling, just give it a try, Some people don't like it, that's cool, but to just bash on it and stuff is just bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody likes different things, and you shouldn't bash on someone just because of the things they like. So, congratulations on Sting. Hope they treat you better than they did at WWE, and pretty much just what now is next topic is just what now. What's everybody going through? How's everybody doing? This shit is going crazy. We're in a really serious pandemic. It's just getting worse, and we gotta figure out something to do. We gotta put this on ourselves to get better and make our country better again. Because at the end of the day, other countries got this shit on lock, and we're the only ones that really, really are really struggling. And so, we just got to do this shit together. But at the end of the day, I just want us to get back on track. I'm tired of wearing the mask. I'm tired of having to be like, oh shit, my mask. Usually it was just my wallet, but now it's like, oh shit, my mask. It's just crazy, we're this shit. And at the end of the day, we all know that after this, it's not going to be the same. Nothing's really going to be the same after all this shit. So I just hope that everybody knows about, just to be self-aware about everything. If you're upset, and this is a new topic, self-awareness, if you're feeling upset, feeling down, just talk to somebody. I'm always here. Devil's Advocate, aka Ashanti McCormick on Facebook. I'm always here to talk to anybody who's upset and needs anybody to talk to. We're all here for each other. This is a really serious podcast. This is for everybody, and this is called the Devil's Advocate. Yes, I go on both sides of the situation, but at the same time, I'm always this is for the people, and I'm always for the people. So if you need someone to talk to, you're upset, you're down, you feel like life isn't really worth it, I'm always here, and just give me a shot, shoot me a message or whatever. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to get more on this. I'm gonna try to get more topics. Hit me a message on what you want me to talk about. I hope I'm giving you guys a good content. Hope I'm giving you guys good readings and stuff to listen up to and do research on. I hope to get more on this going. So I'm gonna try to get more going with my computer and stuff so I can do editing and do videos and stuff on YouTube. So shoot me a message and give me more topics, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good night. Peace out. Get lit.